My name's Demi Robertson, I'm 32 years old and I had my breast augmentation on the 16th of November 2020. So I wanted to get my breast augmentation done for about 10, maybe 15 years. So I am a young mum. For so long I have done everything for the kids, so it was kind of like, well, mum's still young, I still deserve to be happy in my body as well, and that's what I sort of explained to them. I just wanted to do for me, and it was for no one else or for no other reason. It was just purely for my confidence. So I chose anatomical teardrop implants purely because I wanted them to still look natural on my body. I had explained what I wanted, so I wanted them to still look natural but still sit nicely, and the teardrop would be the better option because I didn't want them to sit really high on my chest and things like that. And yeah, it was sort of what was suggested to me, but I was really happy with the choice that he had suggested as well. When I first sort of got home and sort of took everything off, and I was like, oh wow, they're quite high, and I liked them instantly then. I was like, oh, I have breasts. It was still nice, even though they weren't quite where I wanted them to be. Every day I'd kind of wake up and they'd be dropping and they'd be changing, and yeah, it was really nice to see them move down and do their thing. Once I went through with it, I was so happy. I am probably the happiest in my body that I've been for years. It's nice. It's nice to put on clothes and actually feel nice, and I feel womanly again. I feel I feel sexy. 2 or 3 months that they still felt quite firm in my body to touch. And yeah, after a little while they started to get quite more squishy, I guess, and yeah, a lot softer to touch, and now they just feel like a normal breast would feel. Back to my usual routine was probably around, to be honest, the 4 to 5 week mark. I went to take the kids to school at the 4-week mark, and just the turning of the steering wheel and things like that was just a struggle. So I actually rang my husband and I was like, I can't drive anymore. It was just so painful. But that was just my body. So I was allowed to drive by the doctor's orders, but it was just whether I was able to. But then a few days after that I was able to, and it was a little bit more comfortable, and then as time passed it got more and more comfortable to do the normal things. But yeah, back to work and back to school drop-offs and everything like that was probably, if I was being realistic, probably the 4.5 to 5 week mark. So I very rarely wear a bra, so much to my mum's disgust. She's always I'll walk in, she's like, are you wearing a bra, Demi? I'm like, no, I don't need to wear a bra. So no, I very rarely wear bras. I actually find it quite difficult to find bras that I like because of the cup size that I now am. The bras are either old-fashioned or they're very racy, so there's no real in between, so I just go without one, or I go a sports bra. And yeah, so you'll either find me with no bra or a sports bra, basically. The breast augmentation has changed my life in the way of I can shop a lot easier now, because I can look at a dress and I'm not worried about whether I'll feel self-conscious in it. Just helps so much just with how I feel about myself. And I think the fact that I did feel I didn't feel sexy, so then it impacted my marriage, and it impacted just how I would present myself and things like that. So now I just feel give me a world of confidence, and yeah, I just feel nice again. So just do it. Honestly, if it's something that is going to make you feel better about yourself, go for it. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's something that I sat on for nearly 15 years, and at the time it was something that life happened. It honestly can make you feel so much better about yourself. Just go for it, and I just think there's no time. In 3 words, I feel sexy, I feel confident, and I feel womanly.